Mother, you learn your Israelite in school? We are the hidden ones. Yes, they taught us lies. They said we Africans and we were primitive. Read on.
They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation.
But this was the whole point of why they stole our history, why they taught us lies, was to cut us off from being a nation. Read on.
That the name of Israel may no longer be in remembrance.
That the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. Do you all know that our surname is Israel? Why they support that, mother? The Germans and them, mother, are the same oppressors and them. That race of people is the same white race of people who we now see that paint that image. You know who that guy is? That image, raise up the devil, raise him up. Let me show you something. Right. This guy is a real person, you know. He's just not Jesus Christ. He is the devil the Bible speaks of. But this guy is Caesar Borgia. He is a real person, yes. Caesar Borgia. You understand? I'm sorry. The Pope orchestrated this painting in the Renaissance period in the 1400s. That's right. For him to be painted as Jesus Christ. You ought to think about the level of wickedness these people have towards us to do that. They take the image of Jesus Christ, the Savior of the Israelites, and painted a whole total image and said, this is God. Right. Think about the level of wickedness this race of people have. And then some people just want to stand here now and say, it don't matter the color. So if it don't matter the color, why change the image? Our people are the only people that don't understand that imagery is important. Imagery gives us a sense of direction, gives us an identity, Akila. It shows us who we are, like we just connected the dots. The commandments that you all have to keep, or we as a people have to keep the commandments of God to get the kingdom of heaven. Because remember, Jesus Christ, this is our, put on that devil. This is our king. You understand what I'm saying? This is our king. This is what Jesus Christ looks like. So we have to program ourselves now and forget about that devil, forget about that image. I will thank God they take out the cross and get this image in our head, family. We are the people of the book. If our people are coming under the banner of the Israelites, forget it. God don't want to hear you. We are the Israelites today. We are not Africans. Go ahead, mother. Yes, thank you. Sorry? We just normally say the African come down. Right, but the Africans, all right, and understand where's my mother little hiccup there. Let me explain something to you, right? The Chinese and the Japanese, are they the same race of people? Do they look the same, Akila? The Chinese and the Japanese are real. Do they look the same?
Well, something similar.
They look the same, right? But are they the same race of people? No. The Arabs and the East Indians here in Trinidad, on the whole, they look the same, right? Well, you know what I'm talking about, mother? But are they the same race of people? No, they are not. Just like the Africans and the Israelites, we look the same. We resemble, but we are not the same race of people. Exodus 11 verse 7. And then you'll give me the definition of harm. We can't go over this enough. Because our people need to learn this history. They need to understand the importance. Our people are confused because we were taught lies for too long. It's lies we've been taught. I grew up learning the same lies as African. Until somebody showed me this and opened my understanding. I said, but wait now, we ain't no Africans. Because I'll tell you something after. Read this, Exodus 11 verse 7. Hear what God say in the Bible about the Africans.
Exodus chapter 11 and verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue. Against man or beast. That he may know.
Hear what God say? Read that again.
That ye may know. Verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue. Against man or beast.
Listen to this, family. Listen to this.
Read. That ye may know how that the Lord doeth put a difference between the Egyptian and Israel.
You know what the Bible say? God say he put a difference between the Egyptians and the Israelites. God said the Egyptians and them are dogs. That's what the Bible just called them. God said they are dogs. Yes, because you know where some of the culture, where some of their heritage, the Africans and them they just do. The Africans and them just stick their head in cow bottom. Anyone of our people just drink blood. Anyone of our people just drink blood or stick their head in cow bottom down here. Right. Or all the rest of the world or what? We are two different races of people. That is their culture. They stick their head in cow bottom, do all kind of nastiness. Sleep with the children, all kind of nastiness they just do. Our people, we don't do that. Nobody in Trinidad or Jamaica or in the United States, no black man sticking their head in no cow bottom. Right. You understand? Or drinking cow piss. That is their custom, that is their culture. We have two totally different race of people. Right. That is what the Bible says. The Africans descend from Ham. Noah had 3 sons. Who was the 3 sons, sister? Akila. Let me see if you know Bible is shit. Who was the 3 sons Noah had? Ariel. My little sister. You're now talking? Alright, my sister. Shem. Right, you see, mother, no? Shem, Ham, and Japheth were Noah's 3. After God flooded the whole earth, Noah had 3 sons. It was just them alone alive on the planet. Noah, his wife, and his 3 sons with their wives. You understand? So God said now, the Israelites descend from Shem. The Africans descend from Ham. Right. Ham is who the Africans descend from. Let me show you out this information here. This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Let's go over it.
Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons who lived through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
Who it is Ham became the progenitor of Aquila? Listen to this.
He became the progenitor of the dark races.
Who Ham became the progenitor of Ariel? Of the dark races, right? The dark races, progenitor means forefather. Ham became the forefather of the dark races. But hold on, read.
Not the Negroes.
Not who?
Not the Negroes.
What do our people call ourselves? Negroes. Ham is not the forefather of the Israelites. Let me say that. The Negroes and them. Who are the Israelites today? Ham is the forefather of the dark races. Let's see who's the dark races Ham is the forefather of.
But the Egyptians.
The Egyptians.
Ethiopians.
Libyans.
And Canaanites.
All these are African nations. Ethiopians is African nations. Libyans, Canaanites, all these are African nations. You understand? Ham is the forefather of these races and them. Shem is the forefather of the Israelites. Two separate races of people. You understand, sis? All praises to the Most High. See my sisters, all you falling, all you getting it. All praises to the Most High God. Brethren, you understand that, right? Yes, mother. Where's the next question? Spend a little time. Teach them. Let them learn. Let she come too. Let her come. It's time for our people to learn who we are. That's right. You understand what I'm saying, sisters? It's time our people understand their importance. Our people need to understand how precious we are in the sight of God. Right. That's what the Bible said, Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. And then I want to ask all a question. I want to ask everybody a question after the scripture. I want to ask a question. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all nations that are upon the face of the earth.
So there what the Bible says, God said he chose the Israelites for them to be what?
To be above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
How special we are with God. God said we are special unto him, and he chose us to be above all the other races on the face of the earth. But right now we're not above because we're not keeping the commandments of God. That is why the importance of keeping the laws is for us to rise, Israel. Time for us to rise. Zephaniah 2:1. And then I have a question for all you. I feel my partner here, he might have a clue. My brother there, he stand up here, he's seriously watching, he might know. Aquila as well too. Aquila attentive in it. Go ahead, read.
Because Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together. or nation not desired.
God say for us to come together because we are a nation not desired. You ought to think about the levels of evil. For a race of people to do this. Give me the sign. Let's show imagery. Imagery is important. Imagery is important. For a race of people to do this to us. You can't tell me these people are them like us. You cannot tell me that all the nations on the earth like us. Read Zephaniah 2:1 again.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
This is proof that no nation on the earth likes us. Right. Whether we go and we give them money, we work for them, we buy from them, we eat from them, we like to go and eat Chinese food, wherever. These races and them don't like us.
That's right.
And that is a fact. Think about it. Where was the East Indians when this was happening to our people? Nowhere to be found. Where was the Chinese man when this was happening to our people? For centuries these things happened to our people. Where were all the other races on the earth when this was happening? Think about it, family. We are not a nation desired. You understand? No, we bringing out this information for it to be aware so we gonna know what we have to do. We are saying for them to pick up 2 bottles and start to beat all the other races and them. No, the Bible says live peaceable with all men if possible. Right. You understand? We keep the commandments of God. However, we want all it to wake up and be aware and think and understand. These people and them don't like us. They don't like us, family. That is a fact. Because they were right there. The Arabs and them had us in slavery. The sub-Sahara slave trade. The Chinese and them, same wing mong way like to go and buy with chow mein noodles, whatever. They had us in slavery at one point at time. You read about our history and Judges. The Africans are the ones that sold us to the white man. You read about that history in Joel. You understand what I'm saying, family? We were slaves under the East Indians. Right here, only like to run by the Wali time. They are come from a parasite and a roti. So, you never do that, mother? Sister Akila, you never do that? You never do it before? You ever do that, Bridget? You look like you eat real pasta and roti and thing. Don't lie to me. You eat it, and I know that. Because, watch me, these same race of people, they had us in slavery under the Persian Empire, under Assyrians. When you read about that in Esther. Our people always, all nations had us in slavery. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, give me that Psalms 83 and then give me Daniel 9 and 11.
Because Psalm chapter 83 and verse 1. Read. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O God.
Listen to this.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
So God say, this is Asaph here. He said, God, your enemies and them make a tumult. Two more scriptures. No problem. Asaph saying, God, your enemies make a tumult. Let me see the enemies and them.
And they that hate thee have lifted up thy head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
You know it's a crafty counsel they took? They paint that image and said that Jesus was nothing. They say when Christopher Columbus came here, or when he was voyaging the world, they say he went there and he found what's the words he used? Savages. He found primitive people. That is why he put us in chains and shackles and they started shackles. That is what they say. But when you read our history, family, we had well-established cities, kingdoms. We had well-established things already when he came here on this land. And you know when they came here and they saw that, just like the white man greed as we know today, just like what it is doing Iraq and all these other countries and them, no difference. They go and they say, you know what? Something wrong here. They make an excuse and they upset the whole and they say, hey, we savages. They make a lie. They make up a lie. That's what they always do. They do that. We see that in Iraq, Saddam Hussein. We see that with Gaddafi. You understand what I'm saying? They go and they say, hey, problems here. Or they themselves create problems and say, let me come in and save. That time you know what they're going there for all the time? The riches, the resources, the oil. Just like when they came here on this side of the earth and they saw us and North America, all these places and them, you know what they came for? Our gold. Our gold, our precious jewels. That's what they wanted. And then they turn and they say, we are savages. Let me reap all the resources. And that's why this white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. This is what God say. Read. That's a crafty counsel they do. Listen to this. I have a question for you. I have one question for you after this.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
We are the hidden ones because you all didn't know you all were Israelites.
Right.
They never taught us we are the Israelites. Akila, you learn that in school, sis? I never learned that in school. Ariel, did you learn you're an Israelite in school? Daddy, did you learn you're an Israelite in school? Mother, you learn you're an Israelite in school? We are the hidden ones. Yes, they taught us lies. They said we Africans and we were primitive. Read on.
They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation.
But this was the whole point of why they stole our history, why they taught us lies, was to cut us off from being a nation. Read on.
That the name of Israel may no longer be in remembrance.
That the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. Do you all know that our surname is Israel?
That's right.
Do you all know that, family? God surnamed us Israelites, our birthright. So all these slave master names we carry, Smith, John, Jimenez, Richardson, Coffee, that's not our name, family. Those were the names of our oppressors
That's right.
when we were in slavery on the plantation. Let me show you that Genesis 32:28. Let's show you that Israel is our surname. God surnamed us Israel. Are you familiar with the history with Jacob, our forefather? We're going to show you it now. Listen to this, read.
Book of Genesis chapter 32 verse 28. Thy name shall be called no more Jacob.
This was Jacob. You know what our forefather Jacob did? You familiar with this history? He wrestled an angel. Our forefather, how bad we were. He wrestled an angel. And after he wrestled the angel, hear what the angel tell him. Read.
Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God.
That is what Israel means. A prince that have power with God.
That's right.
That is how precious we are. That's why God said we are his firstborn. Our surname is Israel. That's why when you read Psalm 83, now it say we are supposed to cut that off completely. That the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. No longer will we be known as the Israelites.
Right.
They start to call us Smith, Negroes, Africans, Jimenez, Creole, Coon. We are the only race of people that have a whole heap of names. Think about it. We are the only race of people. If I go to an East Indian, you know, where's your race? You know, I say East Indian. I say East Indian. You go to a Chinese, he says a Chinese. But when you come to our people, you know what we just say? One might say African, one might say Creole, one might say Negro, one might say black man, one might say, give me the next one. Mix. Oh yeah, they love to say that. He mixed. You understand, Douglas? We are the only race of people that don't have a clue who we are. And all that is prophecy because these other nations sought our destruction. But it happened to us for breaking God's laws.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example.